Hello and welcome to St Mary's Online. As I record this service today, we're still awaiting news from the government about whether Charmwood is entering into a new tier of COVID restrictions. As far as worship goes, continuing to worship in the building is allowed at all the different tiers. And my thought at the moment is that we will continue in the pattern that we have established, but we'll obviously keep you updated with any changes. In the meantime, can I just say to you all, please do make decisions to keep yourselves safe and well. Now, as you'll see, I've come up to the building today and I'm in my robes also, and that's because we're going to be celebrating communion together for All Saints' Day. And I just thought it would be good to come and do that in the building. As I said in my letter, during this time when we can't physically take bread and wine together, the Church of England has suggested that we take what they call a spiritual communion prayerfully. But they have also acknowledged that for some people there is a spiritual meaning in also taking their own bread and wine at the appropriate points in the service. Not as consecrated bread and wine, there's a whole theological debate to be had around that, but as a sign of our continued unity and a remembrance of our physically gathering together, as well as a longing for when we can do that again. And of course that's what communion is all about. It is that gathering together to remember the past and all that Jesus did for us, to be fed and nourished for the present, that we might be strengthened in his service, and also longed for hope for the future when we will gather with all the saints around God's throne. So today, on All Saints' Day, we remember that as Christians we are part of a company of saints from across time and space, and that we are united even beyond death. That will be part of our bereavement service on Sunday afternoon for All Souls here in the building. Please do pray for people who will be attending and for bereaved families known to you. It's so difficult at this time. And so to worship. Our opening acclamation reminds us of the gathering around God's throne with words from Revelation chapter 7 that we will be hearing later. Please join in the response. We stand before the throne of God with countless crowds from every nation and race, tribe and language. Blessing and glory and wisdom, thanksgiving and honour, power and might be to our God forever and ever. Amen. And our opening hymn gives thanks for all the saints, both those who are publicly remembered for influencing the lives of many, as well as people known to us personally who have inspired and shaped our faith in some way.